Hey guys, in this lecture we will talk about what are the different pricing models when it comes to spending in SEO. So first of all, there is no industry standard for average SEO prices. What is given here is an estimate. So the three basic types are monthly retainer, fixed price contract or project based, and hourly consulting. Monthly retainer is you pay on monthly basis, you pay every month. Fixed price contract is you pay for specific services. Suppose if SEO or on-page SEO, you want to perform 5 tasks like keyword research, keyword implementation, reporting, content distribution, and setting up analytics, supposedly. So you can outsource one service, keyword research, while in project based you can give full set of services including SEO and analytics, or setting up Google Search Console, or setting up other tools. So you need to decide. So suppose if the fixed price contract, it has like 10 services, it can also become your project based pricing. So it depends what are you outsourcing or what are you hiring the SEO for. Hourly consulting. So you pay on hourly basis, you pay on performance basis, and it is easy to complete the project with the hourly consultant and outsource or move to another consultant. In monthly retainer, so all of these monthly retainer, fixed price project, and hourly consulting has its own advantages and disadvantages. You need to find out what works best for you. If you have a lot of time to manage things, you can go for fixed price contract and just give specialized services like keyword research, content writing, content distribution, or technical SEO if you have time, and perform business analysis for yourself. Do project management yourself. Okay, so you are not giving the complete project, you are just outsourcing, you're just hiring the person for few important services that you don't have time for or you don't know how to do. If you don't have time, then you can opt for project based pricing, like you outsource the complete SEO project to one person. They will conduct your business analysis, they will conduct your content writing and other activities and implement it as well. You might have enough time that you just ask every day or weekly basis, you will ask them what is the progress on this task or what is the progress on that, just keeping eye on the key performance indicators. Monthly retainer, pay a monthly fee. Average price vary from country to country, so it could be as low as 250. Again, there is no standard pricing in this in the industry. So monthly retainer is good if you are outsourcing the complete project and you are asking for the performance on weekly basis, like you have signed up and hire a consultant and the person have to update you on daily basis or weekly basis about what they have achieved, what is the ranking, how much are the impressions, what is the CTR from search, whether if they have set up Google Search Console, did they set up analytics accurately to find out SEO performance is doing good or not. So this is how it can be done based on these pricing models. You need to find out what is the best ROI for you. Suppose if you know a person is an expert, so you need to have a good expertise to find a good resource, a good consultant. So if you are sure that a person could be hired hourly on hourly basis and you know they are talented and you know that you are paying the best price based on the comparison you have found out, then you can hire that person. If there's a company who have good portfolio and you know that they've done good in the past and you have previous experience with them, you can go for fixed price project. If you have time, you can hire a person who is not so experienced but is good at fewer things. You can hire on a monthly retainer. So what matters is you need to first find out the timeline. What is your timeline? Do you have a year? Do you have 6 months? How much time you have to generate those results? Then you need to find out your budget. If you have a digital marketing budget, how much you want to allocate for search engine optimization. If you have enough time, like half a year, you can allocate more to search engine optimization. If you have limited time, like a month, then you can spend more on paid advertising. So it depends on the timeline, your budget, and the expert you have. Another thing to consider is that be sure of that you are at this point after your website is done. After you have a good website that fulfills the basic SEO and user experience criteria, then you go up to this step. Suppose if you don't have the website ready yet, then it is not a good way to actually finding the budget for SEO. The best would be like you put the budget, find out like how much to spend on web development, web design, and then opt for digital marketing. That inside digital marketing, I need to spend this much on SEO based on my timeline and budget, and based on my content, and based on the business analysis. So if you have the business analysis ready before you opt for any SEO pricing model, that's a good strategy. If you don't, you need to conduct business analysis first. So you can go for fixed price project or fixed price task and ask them to submit a complete detailed report about your business analysis and best digital marketing strategy. If you want to hire a consultant, most of the time they will give you a proposal for free. Starters or newcomers or beginners who even though are expert but they don't have a lot of experience, they can give you proposals for free. So you need to compare those proposals, find out the best way to move forward and opt for that option.